Okay, so this is one of those things where apparently I've never played Clue. Like, I've seen it all the time, but I've never played it. And then I saw... I've seen people play it, but I've been so confused when they play with a lot of people. Then I watched the Game Grumps play it, and then I realized I'm like, oh, it's just one of those, like... I don't know what they're called, but they're like, when you cross things off in a list, and I think this one has, like, thing. So let me read the rules. If you've never played Clue, because I haven't fully played it. To win the game, you must find out who killed Dr. Black, with what weapon, and where, by rolling the dice to move through the mansion and asking questions. When in a room, you can make a suggestion involving that room. For example, I suggest it was Mrs. Peacock in the study with the rope. If the next player has any of those cards, they must secretly show you one. If they can't help, the question passes clockwise until someone can show you a card. Next player. You can bluff by suggesting a card that you have in your hand to narrow down the responses you get and to confuse other players, but where other characters may be bluffing too. Your own character may well be the murderer, so don't be afraid to make suggestions involving yourself. When someone makes a suggestion involving your character, you are moved to the room in question. On your next turn, you may stay in that room and make your own suggestion if you wish. But after making a suggestion in the room, you cannot stay in that room and make another one the next turn. When you ask questions, ticks and crosses are automatically added to your clue sheet to show what you've learned. A tick means that another player has that card. A cross means that they don't. If no one has a card, it must be involved in the murder. Use your clue sheet to keep notes and make deductions. If no one can help you with a suggestion, and you weren't bluffing, you've solved the murder. If you know who, with what, weapon, and where, you can make a final accusation at the end of your turn. Get it right and you win. Get it wrong, you're out of the game. So, okay. So this has this little tick sheet. Like, I remember seeing it before. Empire. Tutor. Okay, sorry. Maybe Miss Scarlet. Sure. Slow Pro. Who's Slow Prawn 619? That's not me. Huh? Is it because I'm invisible? Who the fuck is Slow Prawn 619? Okay, I guess I'm Slow Prawn 619. The fuck? What is this? What is that? I don't know. Let's start and figure it out. Who the fuck is Slow Prawn 619? The hell? Alright. So yeah, it's one of these. Oh, but it's not exactly one of these. Who killed Dr. Black? Click anywhere to dismiss. Alright. A random suspect, weapon, and room card will be secretly added to the envelope. These are the murder cards. Boop, boop. The rest of the cards will be dealt out. So, solve the murder by discovering what cards the other players have. No one has a card. It's the envelope. Okay. I mean, I wanted to look at my cards, but thank you. I wanted to look at my cards! Thank you. So it wasn't the dagger, the wrench, the ballroom, the kitchen, the lounge, or study. Oh my god. Monster says it was Mr. Green with the candlestick in the ballroom. So I know that it was in the ballroom. So it wasn't... It can help Mustard. So yeah, okay, it automatically told me that it was Mr. Green with the candlestick in the ballroom, so I know it's not the ballroom. Continue. Do I just not help him? Dining room. Not the dagger or the wrench. Colonel Mustard with the candlestick in the dining room. Orchesis. What? Oh, I don't remember the secret part. That wasn't in the game. So they showed a card to say that it wasn't. Oh, it was more secretive than it was in the Game Grumps one. So they showed a card that said it was not Mustard candlestick in the dining room. Can I do this? What's with the two? This is the What is this? What is the second thing? There's 2 squares. What is the second square supposed to be? It wasn't Mr. Green in the ballroom. I don't like this layout. Hello, Aiden. What are you doing here? I can play this with one hand. It's fine. Why is there 2? So, mustard. I'm gonna enter in the clue sheet. Okay, mustard. I don't like the way this is laid out. I may have to lay out my own thing. Dining room. Could be. But it's not I don't know. Fuck, I don't like the way it's laid out. I may have to redo it with my own layout. My turn. Roll the dice. 5. So, click on a valid room. Let's do dining room. Oh, I have to do it. Dining room. Alright. I'm gonna secretly show you one. If they can't help the question plus clockwise. Okay. So we know it wasn't Mr. Green with the candlestick in the ballroom. So it still could be Mr. Green with a candlestick in the dining room. Their clue card is that it's not the dining room. What is this check mark? What is this check mark? What does this check mark mean? Notes are automatically added to the clue sheet to show what you've learned after making a suggestion. Tick means that another player has the card. A cross means they don't have it. Your own cards have a line through the row. A cross means they don't have it. How do I know that Mustard doesn't have Mr. Green? If no one has a card, it must be involved in the murder. Use the clue sheet to take your own notes. He showed me... Oh, that it's not the dining room, and he has the card. Crosses mean that no one has the card. Okay. End turn. No, it was in the kitchen. Let's just say it was Dr. Orchard with the rope in the kitchen. Dr. Orchard has something to tell him that it was wrong. Why did I get this instantly? Oh, because no one showed a card when he did that. Why is this? Oh, I circled this. Oh, what was this originally? Oh, shit. Oh. So it was either Orchard wasn't... Okay, Peacock wasn't mentioned. So Dr. Orchard... Oh, this doesn't tell me if which room they were in. Oh. This is harder than I thought it was going to be. So either it wasn't Dr. Orchard in the rope or the... Mr. Green with a wrench in the dining room. So Mr. Green didn't have the wrench. And I know it's not the dining room. Make a suggestion in a room, you cannot stay the next turn. You must move on. So this is different. Okay. This is a little bit harder, but I think... Okay, because I thought the game... The Game Grumps Room told you, like, it was not this or not that. So no, it's not the kitchen, so let's go to the hall. So we're still on Mr. Green because no one's said anything against Mr. Green. I know it's not... I know it's not the dagger or wrench. And then we tried the rope. But Mustard showed Orchid it was either not Orchid or no, Orchid. Either one of them showed that it may not have been the rope. But it was her. She's the revolver. Mr. Green with the revolver in the hall. Oh, sorry. She says, it's not the hall. Okay. What does that tick over there mean? So it could still be Mr. Green with the... Oh, we know that they both don't have it's Mr. Green. How do we know that? So what if she had both? Oh, it's the player. Okay. He doesn't have Mr. Green. She doesn't have Mr. Green. Colonel Mustard said it wasn't the revolver. Colonel Mustard said that it wasn't the revolver. Or no, he doesn't have the revolver card. The conservatory or billiard room? I already know it's not the study. So the way they had it before, they were like, Mrs. Peacock was in the study, but apparently that's the easy baby mode. It's Scarlet. And the candlestick. He moved me. She has something to say that it's not me. And we're looking for the billiards room or the conservatory. Professor Plum with the rope in the kitchen. I know it was in the kitchen. Move to the room in question. Yeah, she moved me. I need the billiards room or conservatory. None of those. Was there a different way I could have gone? Oh, that goes into the kitchen. I see. It's Peacock with the wrench in the kitchen. I have the wrench, so she showed it was not Mrs. Peacock. So, right, yeah. That Orchid has the Miss Peacock card. Because I think she showed me it was the kitchen. No, I had the kitchen. So it's the only thing it could be is that she has the Peacock card. So it wasn't Mrs. Peacock. Alright, she's going for the billiard room. Dr. Orchid with a revolver in the billiards room. Nobody was able to help Dr. Orchid. He doesn't have a Dr. Orchid card. He also doesn't have a revolver card. But she could be bluffing. So let's try the billiards room. Oh, I still have the library. Okay, so let's try Mr. Green with a revolver in the billiards room. Okay. Someone has these cards. They must be all involved in murder. You ready to make the final accusation? Final accusation. Oh, I didn't make the... Right? Revolver in the billiards room. Accuse! Mr. Green with a revolver in the billiards room. Oh, okay. Nice. I won my first game of Clue. It's on easy AI. I understand this a little better now. Difficulty very easy. Yeah. Alright. I'll be Mr. Green this time. Medium. 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 Alright. I don't know if that raises the difficulty by adding more players. Can help me, actually, having more players. Alright. Lead pipe, rope, ballroom, library, lounge. Oh, I think I have less cards. Lead pipe, rope, ballroom, library, lounge. Alright, study is something we haven't had. This is Scarlet. With the rope in the study. Mustard has something that says it's Mrs. Scarlet rope in the study. So Mrs. Scarlet. Oh, I know it's the rope? Oh, so it is Mr. Scarlet or the study is wrong. He either has Mrs. Scarlet or the study. Okay. Got it. It goes clockwise, I understand. Ballroom. We know it's not the ballroom. So I may be helping him here. Scarlet. The wrench. Orchid has a card that says... So I know it's not the ballroom. So Orchid has a card that it's either... not Scarlet or... not the wrench. I don't have any people cards. Orchid says Professor Plum with the dagger in the kitchen. It went all the way around, and Mustard has something that says Plum Dagger Kitchen. So we know that Peacock doesn't have Plum Dagger or Kitchen because it skipped her turn. So Mustard has possibly Plum and Dagger and Kitchen. Okay. I didn't think about it, like doing it by what cards other people have. Okay. So I think we know people have the kitchen. Go to the dining room. So we have a feeling that people... Let's go with, this is Peacock. Lead pipe rope. Had 2 question marks on the dagger. The revolver in the dining room. Peacock has herself. Okay, it's not Mrs. Peacock. Enter. I guess this is Professor Plum with the revolver in the lounge. Orchid has something, so it went not Mustard. Doesn't have Mr. Plum. A revolver in the lounge. Doesn't have the revolver. I know it's not the lounge. Oh, I know it's not the lounge, so no one has that. So, Orchid either has something that says it's not Plum, or not the revolver. I need a different question mark. The question mark, okay, question marks are things that they might have. Okay. The things that have the most question marks, I'm like probably sure that someone has it. I think that's what I'm going with. Dining room. I have nothing about the dining room yet. I tried in there before. Professor Plum with the wrench in the dining room. Orchid had something immediately. Professor Plum with the wrench in the dining room. It could be the dining room. I feel like it's been twice that she's done Plum. I don't think it's Mr. Plum. Billiards room. Professor Plum. It's not Professor Plum. The wrench. Alright. Peacock had something that said it wasn't the wrench or the billiards room. Because we know that she doesn't have Miss Dr. Plum, so she's bluffing because she has the Plum card. I'd like to go to the conservatory. But I ain't getting in there. I'm going to the lounge, which I know it's not the lounge. However, I would like to... So next is Peacock and Mustard. Let's just go... E. With... We have an idea it's probably not the revolver with a candlestick. In the lounge. Nope. Nope. Okay. Was not the candlestick. Alright! That was very useful. No one has me. What goes first, the candlestick or me? What if she has me and the candlestick? So this is a question mark. No, that's not. It's not good enough. Yeah. Lounge was already marked off. I know that wasn't it. Might be me. What I need to do is get to... It's not Professor Plum. It's not the rope. Orchid has something. It's Professor Plum. It's the dining room. Or the dining room, but it's pretty sure she has Professor Plum. Mustard. Going in between the lounge and the kitchen. It's not Professor Plum. Am I wrong? It's... Is she showing them the same thing that she is Professor Plum? Because I have the lounge in the lead pipe, so she has Professor Plum. So it's not Professor Plum at all. Mrs. Peacock. And the rope. I know it's not Mrs. Peacock. No, it's not the rope. Oh, I could give her the rope or the ballroom. Not the ballroom. The rooms in the corners of secret passages to the rooms on the opposite side of the mansion. Okay. So I can go somewhere. Can I go to the conservatory? I can't go jack shit anywhere. I can't go to the conservatory. Conservatory dining room. We have an idea it's probably not the dining room. I think it's probably... me. Could be Scarlet. I'm gonna try me again. try the revolver again. Right? She didn't give me... Let me give the revolver. Sisters, Mr. Green, revolver. She gave me... Not the conservatory. Okay. It's not Professor Plum. She gave them Professor Plum again. Am I like wrong? Mr. Green. The dagger in the dining room. I don't have anything. I don't have anything. Oh! Mr. Green with the dagger in the dining room. No one's dining room. No one has dagger. No one has Mr. Oh. That's it, isn't it? That's the end of the game? Is that not the end of the game? Mr. Green with the dagger in the dining room? Oh, but they might not know that. What? No one had the clue. Mrs. Scarlet with a revolver in the conservatorium. Mrs. Peacock has given something to show that it's either not the revolver or that... Oh, she has the conservatory. Okay. Right? It's Mr. Green with the dagger in the dining room? Am I... Dining room. Mr. Green with the dagger in the dining room. Oh, he was bluffing! Oh, okay. Wait, but I had it marked. He was bluffing. So he's bluffing. He had the dagger card. So it's either the revolver or the wrench. And then it's not the I'm an idiot. It's not the dining room. I'm stupid. But we ruled out the dagger. It was not the dining room. Okay. It's probably the hall. Professor Plum with the revolver, and it's not Professor Plum. She keeps showing you the same goddamn fucking card. He knows it's... If he suggests me again, then he knows it's me. It's not Professor Plum! Oh my fucking god! She just keeps showing them the same card over and over. Please, let me get to the hall. It's not Professor Plum. She's bluffing. The rope. Not the rope. And it's not in the library either. Please give me a big enough roll to get into the hall. Thank you. And the revolver keeps coming up. People keep thinking it's the revolver. It's either the revolver or it's the wrench. I know Mustard doesn't have it. Okay, so revolver in the hall. He has the hall. It's not the hall. Okay. So we knew that he didn't have... But what if he was bluffing? We know that he doesn't have the revolver? How do we know that he didn't also have the revolver and show it to me? How do we know? I'm confused. How do we know he didn't also have the revolver? Okay, I don't know. Study is an option. It's not Professor Plum. The revolver. She gave him something. It's the Professor Plum. Or it's the revolver. It's not Professor Plum or the revolver. It keeps getting suggested. I need to get to the billiards room. Alright, you're coming to the hall. What are you doing? Miss Scarlet. With the wrench in the hall. Mustard has something. Mustard was the one who showed me that it was the hall. We don't know if he has Miss Scarlet, but we know that... We know that it wasn't the wrench. Or he could have both. Uh-oh. Am I wrong? Mr. Green with the revolver in the dining room. Oh, I was right in the dining room. I'm stupid. Mr. Green with the revolver in the dining room. What did I do? I did the dagger. Oh, she did it. Okay, for some reason I fucked up with all the X's in the dining room. Oh. Alright. Redo. I'm Mr. Green again. I'm gonna try at least one more time. At least one more time. I read the dining room wrong. I was like, it's not the dining room. I'm just gonna look like Streamer Idiot. Okay. Not me, not Scarlet. Wrench, billiard, lounge. Okay. Alright, let's start with... dining room. Alright, let's start with Professor Plum, the favorite of the last time. With the candlestick in the dining room. Alright. Mustard has showed us it is not the candlestick. She's not going anywhere. Room. Professor Plum with the rope. Orchid gave something. We don't have anything, so either Orchid has Professor Plum, rope, ballroom. She's not going other. Oh, she is going somewhere. Oh, that counts as like a full thing. Professor Plum, wrench, ballroom. I know it's not the wrench. She could be bluffing. Oh, yeah, she's doing everything except the rope. But they can bluff. Like, I want to see her cards to be like, she definitely had Professor Plum. That's the card she was showing them over and over again. I ain't going nowhere. Actually, I think I can go into the... Nope. Cool. I already have the lounge. Can't I do this to the side? No, it's the corners. Alright. Going nowhere. Library. I don't have. Dr. Orchid. With the wrench. I know it's not the wrench. She has something before then. I say it's either not the library. I had the wrench. or Dr. Orchid. She knows it's not her or the library. He's flying. Kitchen. Professor Plum. With the wrench. She's gonna give him something first, so it's either the kitchen or Professor Plum, which we already did before. Are we gonna have her having a Professor Plum again? Oh, hi, baby boy. Oh, he's just laying on me sleeping. My baby boy Aiden. I don't know if I've introduced him to the channel. He's been in my arms the entire time. This entire thing. Dr. Orchid says she was Dr. Orchid with the lead pipe in the study. Peacock said that she had something. That she had... I had already suspected... Oh. Peacock. Lead pipe. Study. That's twice that someone's guessed they've had Dr. Orchid. So either Orchid has herself, Peacock has Dr. Orchid. Alright, can I go somewhere? Yes, I'm flying. You know Peacock doesn't have the dining room. So we'll skip her. Alright, so Orchid with revolver in the dining room. It was you that had the Dr. Orchid card. Okay, we're correct about that. Me. I already know it's not me. With the wrench. Mustard knows it. Oh, I have the wrench and me. So Mustard knows it's the hall. Right? Yeah, okay. So Mustard has that. Mustard knows it's the hall. They don't autofill that in for you. That's fun. So it's not the hall. I can't even play this. Imagine playing this with friends and not being able to talk out the way I'm talking because I had to talk out loud to figure it out. Monsters just with Mrs. Peacock with the rope. Oh. Bump bump. Mrs. Peacock either had herself, the rope, or the study, which I had suggested that she had already had the study before. So I think it's probably that she has the study. I don't think he's Mustard of anything yet. This is Peacock with the rope. In the lounge. I know it's not the lounge. That doesn't help me. So Peacock can figure out if it's in the library for me. I know she has Orchid. We think she might have Peacock. We're gonna try Mustard. What's she else? That she might have the lead pipe. She might have the revolver. Or she might have the dagger. Or yeah, she might have the lead pipe or the rope. We'll try the dagger. Okay. He knows it's not himself. Okay. Peacock or Plum. So it was, she didn't, so she, if I thought that she had it and she didn't speak up, she doesn't have the muster card. Okay. If I thought that she had, she didn't have the dagger card or the library card. Okay, we think Plum has the library card. Is this guy's not Scarlet? French. Okay, we got some clues from that. Orchid showed her something. Orchid either showed her Scarlet, which we don't care. French, which I have. These are both things I have, actually. So, didn't show her the... Showed her the dining room. It's not the dining room. Billiard room. It's not the billiard room, so if Miss Orchid doesn't have it... These are two of mine, so Orchid doesn't have it. I have wrench. Okay. It's just Miss Peacock with the rope in the conservatory. I didn't have anything. She said, Peacock, Miss Peacock, I think Miss Peacock has the Peacock. But I do suggest that she has the rope or the conservatory, but I have a feeling that she has herself. So I think it's Professor Plum. No one really challenged me on the dagger. Alright, what do I have near me? Whenever roll I get. We have study that we think Miss Peacock has, or that one. We have hall. So the first one's gonna go through Miss Peacock. I know she doesn't have the dagger. And I know... We're gonna confirm something. We're gonna do Miss Peacock with the dagger in the study. And she's gonna show me herself. No, it's the study. Okay. I mean, that eliminates one more thing. But I was having a feeling it was definitely her. If I could cross-reference the back things and remember, I would figure it out, but I don't know. I'm a Scarlet. French, but it's a long term. Dump, bump, bump. Okay. They don't have kitchen. We've already established it's not the wrench. Oh, but she knows. Wait, does she know that it's not Scarlet? I don't know. I'm gonna keep it as my Scarlet. We had the library. Miss Peacock, the lead pipe, the library. Orchid has something. Orchid has either Miss Peacock, which she knows she doesn't have Miss Peacock, the lead pipe, or the library. Okay. We know it's not the billiards room, which we'll get tagged for that, won't we? Yeah, Miss Peacock. Revolver billiards room. I immediately will tell her the billiards room. I don't learn anything. No one's really messed with the revolver. I want to see if Miss Peacock had herself. Miss Peacock with Peacock with dagger in the library. And we know she doesn't have the library, so she's gonna tell me she has herself. Or, yeah, she can tell me she has herself. She does not have herself. It is Miss Peacock. Alright. And Dr. Orchid has the dagger. Alright. And, is unknown for the library, but we had an idea that Miss Orchid had the library. So it is 100% Miss Peacock. So I need to stop guessing Miss Peacock because I already know it's her. Mr. Green, I know it's not. The revolver, okay. I know that he doesn't have the green card. So it's either he has the revolver or I have the billiards room. It's the, okay, so he has a revolver. Alright. Alright. So I stopped guessing Mrs. Peacock. I guess Plum. Well, I don't want to guess Plum. I want to guess who I have. So I'm going to keep guessing Scarlet. Scarlet or me. Because I know what I have. Colonel Mustard knows it's not Colonel Mustard. Lead pipe. Mr. Plum with a revolver in the conservatorium. Peacock gave her something. Professor Paul, conservatorium. We know she doesn't have Professor Plum. We figure out he has the, okay, so it's conservatorium. We already figured out that Mustard has a revolver. Alright, so ballroom, kitchen, library, lead pipe, rope. The ballroom has the most unanswered questions. So we're saying it's Scarlet, even though we know it's not. But I have the card. Let's go with something I have. Bench. Let's check if anyone has the ballroom. Peacock has the ballroom. Okay. Library's kind of far. Mr. Green. The lead pipe. She doesn't have the lead pipe. Lead pipe. Not Professor Plum. Not the revolver. Whoops. Wow, I hope we didn't learn anything from that. I don't know how to gauge what they know. Alright. So we want to go to the library or the kitchen. Kitchen. We think that Orchid has the library, so let's check the kitchen. So Scarlet with the wrench in the kitchen. Scarlet with the wrench in the kitchen. We know it's the kitchen. Okay. So it's either between the rope or the lead pipe. Alright, what can we do to give someone the rope or the lead pipe? After me will be Miss Peacock. You think Miss Peacock has the lead pipe? The billiards room, we're not gonna be room, Scarlet. We think Peacock has the lead pipe. Or the rope. Oops, sorry. Peacock with the lead pipe in the lounge. No, it's not the lounge. Damn it. He seems to think it's the lead pipe. So, Miss Peacock with the lead pipe in the kitchen. But I've got to get out of the kitchen and get back in. Miss Peacock with the lead pipe in the hall. The lead pipe. She doesn't have the lead pipe. Oh, it's the rope. Wait, oh no, it's the, I'm sorry, it's the lead pipe. Miss Peacock with the lead pipe in the kitchen. Okay. Am I correct? Am I correct? I have to make an accusation before I make the final accusation, right? I have to make a suggestion and then make a thing. So I can't go back to the kitchen. So what we want to do is rule out the lounge, even though I'm like 90% sure. Like, I'm 99% sure. We'll do plum rope, lounge. Choose rope. Okay, got it. An accusation. It is Mrs. Peacock with the lead pipe in the kitchen. Jacuzzi. Peacock with the lead pipe in the kitchen. I did it. I solved the crime. What was the difficulty? Medium difficulty. 22 minutes. Alright. This is fun. I like this. I don't know if it's entertaining because it's just me talking to myself. Look at this doofy little face over here. This is insane. Can I look at their cards? I can't look at their cards. Damn. Alright. I like this. We're gonna play Clue sometimes. Maybe. We'll see. Alright. Bye, guys!